Well, this holiday travel season is going to look a bit different than last year's pandemic shutdown. Nobody was on the road last year, especially not flying as much. In fact, it could be more like it was in 2019. Most Americans are vaccinated these days and ready to leave home and reunite with loved ones and see granny and mud dear and aunties and uncles and everybody else. Well, whether by car, plane, train, or bus, well, we've asked Johnny Jett, our man, and he's got the greatest name in travel, a travel guru to help you best prepare your getaway this holiday season. Good morning, Johnny. I got to ask you, is that your real name, Johnny Jett?
No,
is that like your
It's my nickname. I used to be called Johnny Jet Ski, but I changed it when I started traveling, and I'm not Polish, so I just made it Johnny Jet.
Okay, all right, Johnny Jet Ski. If you're on the slopes, that'd be pretty cool too. Like, or if you're in the water doing that, that's cool. All right, well, let's talk about travel. Of course, it's Thanksgiving. Many people are vaccinated. People want to get back out there. They missed last season, and AAA says holiday travel is expected to increase by 13% compared to last year. So, what's the best and cheapest way, and that's important, to get travel this year?
Well, I mean, if you want to fly, the best and cheapest is to fly on Thanksgiving Day. That's one of the slowest travel days of the year. And actually, I just told my wife 2 days ago, I think I'm going to go visit my dad that day. And she's like, what are you talking about? I was like, listen, there's going to be no one in the airport because the other days are going to be packed, except Friday. Friday will be a slow day, too, and a cheap day to fly.
So what about checkpoints, TSA, besides Thursday, obviously it won't be as crowded. Friday won't be as crowded because people are still taking advantage of that long weekend. But if I'm going to travel on Tuesday, especially on Wednesday, what can I do to avoid some of those long TSA checkpoints, those long lines that wind around for about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours just to get through?
Well, Wednesday is the second busiest travel day of the year. The Sunday after Thanksgiving is the busiest. And in 2019, it was almost 2.9 million people, which was the all-time record. They're expecting close to it. So what you can do, the TSA head came out this week and said, you know what, if you don't have any memberships like TSA pre-check, expect at least 30 minutes in line. So it's not going to be as bad as we thought it was going to be. But what you need to do is get TSA pre, because that will be 10 minutes or less, or even better, get clear, and you can sign up for that, and that will take you 2 minutes or less to get through because they escort you right to the front. But it's not available in every airport, and it does cost $159 a year, I think. But if you have if you just sign up for United or Delta's freaking flyer program, they'll cut it almost in half.
Now, let me tell you something. If you don't have TSA pre-check, then you're missing out, first and foremost. And secondly, if you're in a major airport like Atlanta or LA and you don't have clear, you need to invest. If you got the money, you need to invest at $150. I think it's like $175 these days, whatever. And then you can put other people on your package as well. You can sign up with like 2 or 3 other people on your package for clear as well to go right to the front of the line that you mentioned. Don't even have to take off your shoes. And don't have to take your computer out of your bag either.
Definitely. But although I just had a friend who went through Atlanta last week and she has TSA pre and clear and she still had to wait 55 minutes. So make sure you build in time this holiday because there are going to be long lines and a lot of the secret's out about clear and TSA pre. So you do not want to miss your flight because all the flights are going out full. If you miss it, there's nowhere for the airline to put you. Just might as well go home and start baking.
Well, that's true. That's true. And I have seen sometimes where the clear line is even more crowded than the actual line itself because everybody is on the clear these days. But there's a possibility of inclement weather that will affect the eastern region, which could throw a wrench in travel plans. So what do you do when your flight is delayed or canceled? And if it's canceled, then you're pretty much messed up, aren't you?
You are messed up. So what I do, I actually recommend, this is called my nuclear backup plan, which is you book another ticket on another airline 3 hours after your original. That way, if your airline has labor shortages or problems, or if your flight's canceled, you at least have a backup. And make sure that ticket's refundable. That way, if your original flight goes out in time, you can cancel it right away, and that you could use that credit for the next year. But what you need to do is just get on it right away. Get in line to the representative. Try if you have access to the club or pay for a day pass, because the representatives in the airline club lounges have some pull and there's no lines. And just get on Twitter as well. Tweet the airline, say, hey, I need help. Don't put any information on Twitter unless it's a private message. So make sure you do that in advance and just scramble, because time is of essence, because there's nowhere to put you. Again, there's not a lot of places to put you right now because the flights are going out full. So do not be late.
Because of everything that's going on with the shortages out there, I mean, gas prices are really high. Does that mean that the prices of airline tickets are high? I don't know if jet fuel is the same thing, but what about rental cars and, of course, putting gas in rental cars? How do you navigate through all of that?
You know what? You just got to deal with it right now. So yeah, everything is going up in price. So the best thing to do is travel off peak, travel the days when other people aren't. And you can save money. I mean, you're still going to pay the same amount of money for gas, although I hear Costco has not raised their prices. And I think Walmart, if they even have gas, I just read that. So consider them if you're members of those clubs as well.
Yeah, and yeah, those lines are long, but once again, well worth the wait. Before I let you go, any new COVID-related travel rules people need to know about?
Well, I mean, if you're traveling internationally, for sure, if you're not vaccinated, it's getting more and more difficult to travel outside. Even in the U.S., you know, restaurants in New York, L.A., and San Francisco require it to show your proof. But coming back into the U.S., if you're not vaccinated, you need to have a test 24 hours in advance showing proof of a negative. If you're vaccinated, it's 3 days in advance. So everyone has to test, no matter if you're American or vaccinated or not, coming back into the country. So to keep that in mind, because you don't want to test positive, because then you're going to have to quarantine wherever you are and pay for it. Ooh. So keep that in mind.
Yeah. Yeah. My wife just went international, just went to Canada yesterday, and it was a task. I mean, it took her 2 hours just to get into the country yesterday because of all the COVID. And then she had to do an actual COVID test once she got there, a random COVID test, which I didn't even think they gave to you at the airport, but she went through that.
They will do that randomly.
Johnny
My
Jet,
wife's Canadian.
Once again, well, good for her. She got free health insurance. That's great. I mean, what a novel concept. They care about this. Let me stop. Johnny Jet, Mr. Travel. Johnny Jet ski when it was on the water. Now he's Johnny Jet with travel. And if he's a love expert, if he starts matters of the heart, we're going to call him Johnny Love. That's going to be your new nickname when you come back on here to give us some romantic advice. Maybe we'll do that next year. We'll change your profession every year. We appreciate you. Johnny Jet hanging out with us here on Start Your Day. Always good seeing you, my man. Happy travels and
Take care.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.